And immediately ran a really nice play to get the touchdown. So, great win. It's a great win. It's amazing what this team is doing. I mean, there's no way around it. It's incredible.
Robbie and Joe asked me since, well, the two of us have been covering the team since they've been here, all the way even back to 98 over at Vanderbilt before they even moved into their new home. If I've ever seen a stretch run like this, and while we've seen great teams, right, we've seen 13-3 seasons many times, ever seen a run like this? And it's like I said, a run like this on the schedule? No. Like, I couldn't think of anything because I saw a stat this morning that said they're only the fourth team that's ever beaten 4 playoff teams in consecutive weeks. They've done it. They're only the fourth team to ever do this, to have a run where they actually had 4 playoff teams from the previous year on the schedule the next year in consecutive weeks and go 4-0. The other 3, 2 of them won the Super Bowl. The other one lost in the Super Bowl. So the answer was no. I've never seen this because this Titans team is only the fourth team to ever have a run like this. I mean, it is amazing. They beat the Bills. They shredded the Chiefs. They embarrassed the Chiefs, right? And they go to Indianapolis and they beat Indy on the road. And they go to L.A. and they manhandle the Rams. I mean, they manhandled the Rams. They were clearly the better team. It was their game. It wasn't the Rams. It wasn't about what the Rams did. It was about, or what they didn't do. It was about what the Titans did do.
When you can rush the passer, it has so many things that are a domino effect. How are they doing it with Christian Fulton hurt and on down the list, all of the musical chairs of the defensive backfield? And I'm giving those guys all the credit. Chris Jackson, and they brought in Maben. Breon Borders has been in there. It has been a who's who, and not in a star-studded way. It's just like, who are these guys? But when you can rush the passer, you have a chance. And then you've got the director back there in Kevin Byard that's holding everything together. And all of a sudden, the defense won them a game. We would never have thought that was possible even a few weeks ago. But this defense gets better every week. And it all starts with the fact that now they're not having to blitz. They're getting pressure with the front 4. And that's what I think is not getting around the league. That's what I think when everybody's saying, hey, they caught the Rams at a bad time. Or, the Chiefs are struggling. It's not, hey, the Titans are moving forward. I think the narrative has always been Derrick Henry. I think we found out last night that, this team has a special chemistry. They're really rallying together. But the other part of it, I think, is that the front 4 has started to become something pretty special. It gets better every week.
Simmons and Autry, they were pretty good last night.
Man, were they good.
They were awesome.
Man, were they good.
Oh.
Hello.
We have a sighting.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good to be here. So, yeah, I just listened to what you guys were saying. Remember how we said Jeffrey Simmons this year was going to be a beast and be a force to be reckoned with? Was last night and he's had some flashes, but I mean, then there's been times you haven't talked about him at all. Was last night the coming out party?
I want to know though. Here's my answer to that. And this is certainly not to diminish anything of Jeffrey Simmons because, one, if you listen to the show, we're fans of Big Jeff. Big fans. One, he's awesome to talk to on the show. Our interviews with him have been awesome since he's been here. And two, he's a beast. At times he's not been great. At times he's been really, really good. A huge disruptor in the middle. But I do wonder, to answer the question, how much of Aaron Donald do you think played a factor into 98 last night? Because Aaron Donald is really basically the only guy, right? The conversation always starts with Aaron Donald, and it should because he's earned it. He's earned that reputation, that right. He's got the skins on the wall. He is the most dominant force there at that position. But I wonder if Jeffrey Simmons, on that stage, Sunday Night Football, where all the attention is about the other guy that plays his position, on the other side, if this was him going, hey, what about me, though? I can do the same thing. And the question
whatever
is,
you need.
right, but here's the difference, though, and this is what we've always talked about with the greats. You can have a great game, you can have a great month, you can have a great season. You can actually have a couple